they're very good at making memorable hooks. And this is no exception.
Yeah, I think that's their strongest point, right? It's the catchy like choruses, the hooks, and that kind of perspective, which is awesome. His say like they've got the sound now.
Hello and welcome to Metal Review Cast. Today we are reviewing Delayed Departure's Breathe for Me. I like the t-shirt. Oh,
Thank you. It's flipped the right way on, I think, so I flipped it.
Good.
This is me.
Good.
Damn right.
So you've been it's one of these ones again, isn't it? So you were given a ninja release of this to review early, but we haven't had the opportunity.
No, I was too tired. Too much going on. Didn't even speak to Anton, but he had the same, so it would have been a struggle. Leon's at work today. Is Leon working every weekend now?
I think so.
This is how much we haven't spoken.
Yeah, I think so.
There might be a little while. Yeah, it might be some non-Leon, because this is literally the only day I can pretty much do.
Yeah, it's what it is. It depends on whether he's on earlies or afternoons. He's on afternoons at the moment, so. But it is what it is. He needs to get his grind on and get working. So
the money's This is how our lives are. We're literally having a conversation at the start of this because we haven't caught up for a little while.
And even then, the conversation's just like, my life is so busy. You know, I have to take a moment just to have a bit of silence. Yeah, this is actually our rest period or our respite.
Yeah, it is. So you know, Anton's probably my back, but I haven't even gone to gym today because I've been nursing a little elbow injury, which I've been training through fine because I'm working with a physio. But I was like, you know what, I'll give it an extra day off today and just. Was
it tennis or golfers or what?
No, it's actually tricep.
Oh, is it?
So it's because the tricep goes all the way down apparently into here. That's when I did it on the plane sort of see from.
Oh fuck!
But yeah, first weekend I'm feeling better already, so.
Yeah, you'll be fine, mate. Warrior, beast mode.
Physio man.
On that note,
that's it.
Let's talk about music. Because I love these boys, but they've been away for a fucking long time.
Yes, I mean, usually I've got all the stats and everything, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue how long it's been since. I can't even remember what the last song was, if I'm being honest.
It's been a while.
Was it Division Bells?
I think there was one after
that.
There was one after that. And then we saw
what do you want from me? Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah,
which are both bangers. I fucking love both of those. So yeah, I think firstly, obviously, I appreciate Charlie reaching out and getting a pre-release over, but yeah, I just didn't have time this week. And then, to be honest, my brain forgot. And then, obviously, the video gets privated, and I was like, I'm not gonna message him just to be a prick. I was like, we'll get it done at the weekend anyway. So yeah, we always appreciate that, and if anyone does, even when we take breaks, we're always gonna jump back into it anyway. Plus, it's exciting because there's a lot of bands that we do love, and we always want to kind of just jump on and give them some love or hate.
Definitely. But less so the hate these days.
Yeah,
more the love.
Not been too many poor songs, to be honest. But so this video is shot by Charlie, so usually they got Ollie Duncanson to do everything. So this one's actually shot by Charlie, so this is the first time I think he's done this. It's not a full video style; it's more like a visualizer English visualizer style video. So I think they'll be quite. I think it'll be quite interesting. Obviously, I've watched it a load of times, but
I haven't. That'd be good.
Yeah, so it's good as well from that perspective. Charlie didn't say that if they were going to do this going forward, but he might consider it. It works really well for obviously Ollie and stuff with the City as ours. I think obviously Ollie's amazing, so it doesn't really matter because he gets the story of what they obviously trying to convey. I think he gets it across really well, but obviously if you have someone in a band who can do it, which is a lot of work, but you can always get the exact story you want, right?
Yeah.
Let me set the volume of this watch together. It's on full, we're good.
Let's go. Do this. I really want that lamp.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I really like his vocals on this. That's really, really nice. Yeah, that was good as well. I wish there wasn't such a big time lapse between this and the last song, because actually you can hear the follow on of, like, I guess the journey from the other tunes to this one. There's a lot of similarities, but different in the way that it's delivered.
I was thinking that they've obviously got like a sound, and it kind of not the same. I don't want to say it's the same, but you can tell it's them now.
Yeah, it's in a similar way to, like, obviously a completely different kind of style, but like, within retrospect.
Yeah.
Where it's almost like storyboarded, and each song is actually much like a small part of a much larger ensemble, if you like, and it feels like that, with Division Bells, and then What Do You Want From Me, and then this. It kind of feels like it's a story, but it's taken us so long to get to this point. I forgot about the other ones.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like a direct continuation of the other songs, which is nice, because I forgot how fucking good his voice was as well. His voice is awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I that's what I was thinking with this. I was like, it's probably, like, we haven't got to the end yet, but like, even from this part, like, it's probably not my favourite of all of the songs. I still love What Do You Want From Me and stuff, but I could see it. We always talk about this as well, but like the EP album, how it works together and stuff like that, and I could still see this being a good song to work alongside the others. But yeah, as you say, it's been such a long journey, and it's taken a little while to get back to this. It is a shame. Like, but I can't remember if you said it before or not, because fuck knows anymore. But we might have mentioned, like, it's all good having all these singles, but we want to see like an EP or an album.
Yeah, I would like to see an EP, but I guess we don't know the mechanics of how it is. It could be like us, where we're just trying to do stuff as and when we can. There might be a band that's doing just that. They're swamped with other activities and different things, and they're just getting together when they can to do something. Which I have to respect. I think that's great if they're at least trying to deliver something. But it would be nice, because of the quality of what they are actually doing, to actually eventually get something a little bit more full, where I can listen to tracks back to back and enjoy that journey.
Yeah.
Because they're a great band, man.
Yeah. And it'd be interesting where they shot this, because obviously, like, Charlie was there for the casket swap, and they were burning shit in a field, and then they got that fucking sponsorship. You reckon it went to the same spot just in case?
Yeah.
Just outside that dude's house.
Yeah. But I think some of the fire in this is visual effects, especially.
No, it's all real.
Is it?
Yeah, he posted about it. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
bloody hell!
He's commented somewhere. I can't remember where, but he said that it was all real. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that back. It's just because when I saw the reflection on the lenses, I was like, oh, is that an effect? But then actually, the burning shit in the field.
Yeah. I can't remember where he posted it, but he said that they actually used real fire and they're actually burning shit. So
nice.
Posted it somewhere. I'll have to find it.
I'll step back a bit and then hit the play. As I look into your eyes, that's what was really warm.
Yeah.
I'd be concerned. Regardless of song, this guy likes burning shit. That's a psychopath in the making. Yeah, I really like that tune. The only thing I would say from a mix perspective, and it's actually really rare that I say it like this because usually we're talking about things a bit too much in the mids and the highs.
Yeah.
The mix is a bit off. I find that these are kind of, I don't know if it's the same place that they've done all the other ones, but it has a kind of a sound like, you know, like Siamese, where it's a bit too, for me, it's a bit too thick. There's a lot of bass and a bit of treble, and you can hear his vocals, but I found that like the mid-range for the guitars and stuff like that was a little too quiet. So I couldn't hear all the melodies and stuff like that going, you know, like the intricacies of the song.
Yeah.
Like the mix wasn't bad. It was really nice to listen to. My ears were happy. But I just found that some of the, I guess the detail was a bit flattened by the bass.
Yeah, I get you.
I really like that, and I really like the hooks as well. Like generally speaking, I think from all of their songs, they're very good at making memorable hooks. And this is no exception.
Yeah. I think that's their strongest point, right? It's the catchy like choruses, the hooks, and that kind of perspective, which is awesome. His say like they've got the sound now after like the past like 3. Yeah, you can really hear the sound. You can feel it. You know who they are. If you hear it, you know who it is. Especially with the vocals, as we say. So. Yeah, it's just. I think it would just be nice if there's a bit more consistency. Because I was just having a look to see it. It's the same guy who did the audio for them.
Is it okay.
Audio engineering? But yeah, it was over. But they hadn't posted anything by the drum playthrough, which was like 9 months ago, and then like all the last songs were over a year ago.
Yeah, I think they've done like 4 or 5 songs in like 3 years.
Yeah, so 10th of Feb we got What Do You Want From Me. Division Bells would have been around that time as well. So.
I think Division Bells was like November 22 or 21 even. I don't remember.
Yeah, where is it? Let's have a quick look. November 21, look at you! Old man brain.
My short-term memory's fucked. My long-term memory's fine. You get me? And then like they had one before that, like in I think May or June.
Yeah,
one as well. So it's like 2.5.
No room
years,
for us.
bro.
Yeah. And like it all sounds the same, so it feels like this could all have been, as you say, storyboarded into a Saturn release of EP. And as I say, like we know not everyone's got like the same amount of time as a lot of bands. I do think they should put some stuff on A Dream Bound. I can't fucking remember the other ones right now because my brain. Space On Travels one. Fuck knows who the other. There was another one. Especially with Charlie being so close to Baskets.
Baskets, yeah.
Yeah, like try and get maybe some tips and stuff and see how it worked for them because obviously I know Dreambound doesn't get the views anymore, as many views anyway. You don't see like these random pop off 3 million Casket songs, or there was a few others as well. But obviously there's still a benefit to it, so it might be worth having a look at that.
I think you're right. I think they need to do something like that because I guess if they're not going to be as active, then they have to have a balance between releases and getting enough of a kind of a following around them so that people show up to gigs. Because obviously there's a gig side of things. Initially I was thinking, well, if they're doing this, why didn't they just like create their portfolio and then release maybe a couple of singles and then straight away drop the EP? But if they're not a very active band in terms of being able to actually do stuff and produce and make things, then that's not going to work because they won't have the following to be worthwhile at gigs.
Yeah.
So then, like you say, the flip side is, put it on a platform that's going to get you some immediate recognition. I
think so, because it'd be a shame if it's nice that we get this music, and as I say, we really enjoy it. This isn't my favourite, as I say.
You can never beat that bit where he just goes, "What do you want from me?" That's my favourite one for them.
And they're so good. They're really good live. Obviously, hearing them in the Underworld as well, which is always a great venue. You're gonna have good sound. It's gonna be nice and clear. The clarity is gonna be there. If there's weaknesses, you're gonna hear it. Like that's one of those venues you're gonna hear it. And they were great. They were fucking fantastic live. So yeah, I just don't want them to like disappear into obscurity because I know they've been around a long time, but their releases are few and far between over the past like 7 years, I think it is, maybe 8 years now, maybe 9 years. It's fucking hard to tell anymore. The years are going so quick. But yeah, like I like this song, and again the catchy chorus, and I was really getting into it the other day. I listened to it over and over again, like I usually do. Probably could have just been part of an EP or an album because I think the other songs are stronger. Even Division Bells, but that's personal preference as well. There might be some people that prefer this. Because Division Bells just had like the lyric visualizer, but I thought that song was fucking
banger of a song.
I thought it was fucking phenomenal. So, but yeah, just a really nice, good one. Again, I love the video. Like we talk about that as well. Like I like that they put the effort into it. It's like, right, we can't. Maybe they couldn't get together, they didn't have time, they wanted to get the song out, whatever. Get Charlie to do it, not a problem, because there was enough to it that it felt like a proper video anyway.
Yeah, and simple and effective.
Yeah.
Although, obviously, there's probably a lot of complications around setting fires off in fields and making sure that you get the timing right. And there's only one chance you get to burn something. If you burn it wrong, it's gone, and all that stuff. But the visual effect is simple, right? There's no, like, people walking off and doing other things in multiple different multiple different scenes and stuff like that. It's just a slow burn.
That's it.
But it works.
Nice little storyboard, nice and simple. When you listen to the lyrics and stuff like that, again, like as I say, like there's no room for us. There's Breathe for Me. You've got like Division Bells, and then What Do You Want From Me? But if you like go and look back through them and listen to them lyrically, they all tie together again. So they do need to be closer together. Like, and
the names do as well. The names of the songs do.
Exactly, they're already tied together. So I think that's more musically just great. Like I can't really complain about it. Again, as I say, bar the fact I don't think it's the strongest song that they've done from the past 4 or 5, but I still like the song. I still sing along to it. I think it's great. So
yeah, well, all bands have their weaker songs. I mean, the last Caskets ones we reviewed, we just wasn't. I
still hate that song.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hate it per se,
but
I still can't get past this. I'm just stuck in absolute obscurity of nothingness. I feel nothing.
I don't have it added on my Amazon Music like the other ones that it came up on my soundtrack, and I skipped it.
Yeah, I still try and listen to it.
And I love Caskets.
Yeah. But it keeps coming on in the gym, and I'm like, fuck's sake. The song sucks. But it doesn't suck. I don't think it sucks.
It's just not for me.
Yeah. Whereas this, I don't get that vibe. I actually still really enjoy it. But as I say, I think sometimes the song just needs to be not a single. But again, that's all our opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also get why it is a single, because they don't have enough music to not be releasing stuff and making it important. So
exactly that.
Yeah.
It'd be good to understand what their plans are after this. You know, I would definitely like to hear more from them and have more activity and talk about them a lot more when we can.
Yeah.
But like, because everything thus far has been great. Like you say, this may not be the strongest in your opinion, or even mine for that matter. But it's still fucking great, and I want to hear more from them. You know?
They're a really nice, like easy listening kind of rock metal band. Like they're not completely heavy, so I wouldn't class them as metal, but they're not light enough to be rock. So they're kind of a blend in between. And I really like that, because again, we say, like, you know, with Caskets and stuff, I know we keep talking about Caskets, but it's because they're so closely intertwined because of Charlie and stuff like that. But we do need bands that aren't like all heavy and screaming and stuff like that. And what's the thing? It's Mike, isn't it? I think it's Mike. I'm sorry if it's not. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I can't remember anything anymore, to be honest. I used to be like the fucking encyclopedia, and I'm like, don't know anymore. But he's got a really nice voice. So like, bar the fact that like Charlie does the odd little bit of screaming here and there in the songs, which I actually love, perfect. They're everything's blended perfectly. Like, you don't need all the heaviness and the screaming. They sound heavy enough, and live they sounded heavy enough. Like a lot of bands like this always seem to thicken up when they're live.
Yeah, and they certainly did.
Yeah, so they're just a perfect blend of everything that I really enjoy, and yeah, it gets me away from the heavier stuff that I listen to as well, because I do like. I don't call it easy listening because it makes it sound like there's not a lot going.
No, it's just less techy.
Yeah,
it's less techy and more tuneful, melodic. Yeah. You know, I'm a fucking nutter for the tech stuff.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But sometimes my ears and my brain just needs a break.
Yeah.
And it's nice to listen to something like this where it's like it's enough to get me still thinking like, oh, but
yeah,
I can just bop along to it rather than be like having a fucking seizure. You know.
But before we go as well, on the YouTube, they've obviously got like the description and stuff like that, where it says artist delayed departure, song release date, blah blah blah. They've obviously copied and pasted it from What Do You Want From Me, because they haven't changed that. I always clock that shit because I work in the digital branding, business, marketing field. And it's only a simple thing, but it just says song, What Do You Want From Me? Even though at the top it says our new single, Breathe For Me. I always notice that shit. Like, I should notice that shit because it's my job, but it's only a small thing, but I am particular with all the details. So go and change that.
Yeah. Shit, I saw it. I was like, what's he on about? Because it says previous single, What Do You Want? But it's actually the artist delayed departure song, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they changed the date but forgot to change the song name.
Yeah. I'm always on top of that shit. That's why I'm good at what I do.
You're naughty, naughty.
Most people wouldn't notice. But no.
It's good though.
But again, appreciate the pre-release. We'll always, like, you know, whatever you got going next, always send it over. Maybe send it like 7 months in advance so that we can get ahead of it.
Bro, by doing that, we might actually get them more consistency because they're actually planning ahead.
And they'll get us more
those
consistency.
boys need to review us.
Yeah. But no, I think at about, well, pretty much like 4 or 5 days. But yeah, it's just busy, but whatever. We'll always jump on it anyway. But obviously, we appreciate if you can get pre-releases because we always want to try and release it closer to the song anyway and help build up some hype. I know we ain't got much of a following, but we enjoy it. So,
no, but we still go to the gigs. So, you know,
hopefully we'll see.
We can get hyped. It builds up our own hype, and then we power through.
Yeah,
and then we tell.
This has been the least gig year for us in a long time.
It is.
That was like fucking gigs once a month up and down the country.
Yeah, and I was supposed to go to fucking Vale's gig last week, but I just had so much on through the week and stuff. I just didn't have the energy.
It was just after LAN, wasn't it? As well?
Yeah,
because I wanted to go to that, but I was like, fuck that. I've come back from LA, gone to fucking.
Also, the venue was a bit iffy. Like it was in Hyde Park, like it's like a coffee shop type venue, and I was just like, I'm not sure my ears can take this.
We're gonna get a fucking wakey, whatever that thing was.
Yeah,
Ox Jam. When it is, I don't think my ears have ever recovered from that fucking place.
No, so I gave it a miss, but I was gutted. And then we, you know, the Caskets one got moved. And now that's in June. So
yeah, hopefully we'll see Charlie there. Then we can have a chat to him about. So if you could be there, Charlie, you always are pretty much.
Sure, he will.
Yeah, unless they've got like their own gigs on or something. Charlie's usually there getting photos, right? So little backstage videos. So and sometimes the boys are there.
They might end up fucking playing because I know Caskets are doing it, but the undercard. I'm talking fighting now. Aren't I? The opening act might be different because the dates have changed. So
yeah, I can't remember what's going on with that. I think one of them's definitely still on there, but I can't remember if they're all on there. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah. Cool. So they'd be a good fit for them anyway.
Absolutely, perfect fit.
Yeah, really good fit because they've got that blend of light and heavy. No screaming or a tiny bit of screaming here and there, but they'd be a really nice fit for that.
A focus around vocals as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that'd be really cool. I'm coming down to that now that they've changed the date because I was obviously going to be in America.
Yeah.
So right the night before fucking our friend's wedding.
We've got to go to. Yeah.
I did the tickets and then I said to Five Line, I was like, I was going to keep this a secret. And I was like, I fucked it though because it's actually his wedding. I was like, oh fucking hell. I was like, oh, it's fine. It saves the night of like spending money on a hotel because we'll be at Anton's instead now.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck's sake. But that is the kind of year we're going to go through. I've got 700 holidays still to do, so whatever.
It's intense.
Yeah.
The intensity is real, bro.
Yeah.
My busyness is busy in a different way, but still it's fucking intense, man. I just want a break.
Yeah. That's why LAN was so good.
Yeah.
But,
cool.
All right. Everything down below, please give them some love, as we say. Well, hopefully we get some more music for them a bit sooner than 14 months.
A bit sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I don't want to wait 14
happy
months.
Boys.
Yeah, they must have some stuff lined up if they... Can't imagine they just went into the studio and did one song, so...
Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. But yeah. We'll be back on it a little bit more, hopefully. That's why I say hopefully. I was like, I'm not committing to this. I'm not committed to anything.
We're so organised in other things that the only thing that can be sporadic is Metal Review Cast.
Yeah.
Because everything else we're very organised with. But
yeah.
This just can't.
I will trade 5-6 days a week. Fucking like planning everything, all the work. I've just been writing down the new one for George because obviously George's competing, so we got to switch to hypertrophy more than power building. I've been fucking doing that for the past few days. Watching videos, doing alongside the work. Everything's so fucking regimented. I've written down everything for him so he knows when his show is, when our deload is, when we're coming off the power building. But this, yeah, I've got the mental energy.
It's got to fit it in when we can.
Oh, fucking hell, that alarm thing's going off.
Oh, shit. Mine's not doing it yet. I've got 1 minute left.
Yeah, I've got 1 minute left as well.
Shit, I've got like 5 phones in here. And an iPad. It's going to go fucking nuts.
I got a message from, is that Mikey Pilgrim? I think that's Mikey Pilgrim, yeah, it is. Who was part of, oh, come on, brain.
You really are turning into me, bro.
Oh, fucking hell, I know. Okay. Before we go, I know fuck it. If you want to go, bye. Everything's down below.
Yeah.
Fuck it. From Blackpool. With Lucas.
Avaris.
That's it.
Yeah, it is
yeah,
Avaris.
yeah. That Avaris, who obviously aren't around anymore. They just like literally stopped and didn't say anything about it. But yeah, Mikey's in a new band, and I think Lucas has told him to message us with the.
Yeah, I noticed with the Soraya is also messaged.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to him and be like, we will get on this. I'm gonna commit to a Sunday.
Cool.
But yeah, he's asked us regarding the song because Lucas said to message us, which is nice. Thank you for thinking of us, everyone, even though we're not here. I mean, we are here. But okay, we're there. Now we're actually getting the outro. Play us out. I'm pressing the button. Bye.
Ciao.